Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm so excited to film this video. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna go about it, but I wanted to share with you guys my new pens. So I think we're gonna kind of just dip them instead of inking them all the way up or whatever, just to kind of test out the nib sizes. So I do have one already here that I did a whole video on. This is the Majestic Maple fountain pen, the brush fountain pen I should say, by FERRIS Press, and I really like this. So I have this in a fine nib, or with a fine nib, and then these ones I have medium and then two fines. I wanted, you know, at least one medium to play with, just to kind of see the variation. So I'm really excited to open these with you guys and test out the nibs really. So let's go ahead and do that. I did purchase mine off of Atlas Stationers because they had their sidewalk sale, I want to say kind of towards the end of August, and I went ahead and got these because they had them for such a good deal. I think it was like $60 each. So good. I couldn't pass it up. I went ahead and got, I believe these are the 3 colors that they had on sale. I was like, I might as well get them all, because I did already have these 2 on my wish list, but if you know me, then you know that I like to have even amount of things. So I went ahead and got the green because it's actually really pretty. So anyways, let's go ahead and open this. Everything will be listed and linked in the info box down below like usual. The packaging on these are beautiful. I just love them. So I was kind of confused, to be honest, because the photos of what I had ordered online had silver nibs, but all of these say gold plated. So I'm not quite sure. I hope I got sent the right thing, but I mean, I actually would rather this than the silver nibs because you guys know me, I love gold more. But yeah, I really thought I had ordered the ones with just the silver nibs, but this is what I was sent, and I mean, I'm not gonna complain. So anyways, oh my goodness, this is the one that I got with a medium nib. So I'm really excited about that. If you didn't know, these pens come with a converter. So here are the converter, or here's the converter. Now, oh, look at that. Okay, so this converter doesn't have the spring in it. I want to show you. I wonder if all of them are like that, because the converter that I got for the Majestic Maple fountain pen had a little spring in the inside of the converter. I wonder if you will be able to see it here. Oh, you can't really see it. But this one has like, oh, I'm not sure if you, no, you can't see it. But maybe I'll find a photo or something. But there's like a little spring in the inside of the converter in this one, which makes it so I can use a shimmer ink because it kind of like helps stir up the ink inside, if that makes sense. So yeah, I have no issues with this fine nib having a shimmery ink. Anyways, yeah, this one surprisingly doesn't have it, and that's okay, you know. So there you go. Just a normal, I think, or a standard, I should say, converter. So that's what that is. Again, this is with a medium nib, so I'm very excited to play around with that. And they come with these really nice like velvety sleeves. I mean, they're nice, but it's not me. It's black, and it does leave some black dust on the pens, so I'm kind of not like super huge on that. Okay, next we have Lady Rose. This one, oh my gosh, I've been wanting this for forever. And this one I got with a fine nib. By the way, all of these have satin finish. Sorry about my phone. Oh, it's hard to get it out. Look at that color. It is so pretty, you guys. I'm so excited about this. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's like black fuzz from the velvet. What is this called? Like sleeve. There we go. So this is with a fine nib. Let's see what kind of converter this has. Okay, the same as the other one. No, oh shoot. What happened? Oh no, I broke it. Did I break it? I'm sorry guys, hold on. There we go. Yeah, this one doesn't have the spring inside either. Kind of bummed. I was hoping it did so I can use shimmery inks. I'm gonna have to look that up. Maybe it's something you can purchase because it really does help with shimmer inks. So that's with a fine nib. And last but not the least, we have this one. What is the Lord Evergreen? And again, satin finish. And I got this with a fine nib. And look at this. Oh my goodness. It's a beautiful, like, dark green color. It's like a forest green. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. This is going to be so great for fall and winter. I can really see myself using this. And I got this one with a fine nib, like I said. Let's just see what kind of converter. Yeah, so this one also has just the standard. I was really hoping for the spring. I swear the other one has a spring, you guys. So there you go. That is the pen, or those are the pens that I got. Look at the color scheme. Isn't it so pretty? I mean, the packaging alone, you already know kind of like what to expect. So I just kind of want to share the packaging comparison with the Majestic Maple. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same as you can see. It's just Majestic Maple has, you know, the special art. And then they all say 14K gold plated nib right there. And they are all satin finish, if you're wondering. It says satin right there. This one doesn't say it, but it is a satin finish as well. Isn't the packaging just beautiful? I love it. I love it. It's like not too big and it's just perfect. I love it. So there you go. Those are the pen packaging. And here are all the pens. Wow. I love it. I love it so much. These are totally my colors. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do a writing sample. Alright, so I already have my Majestic Maple inked. And this one is with a fine nib. So I'm going to go ahead and just write right here. And we're going to do the brush. Fountain pen. And this is with a fine nib. And this is actually with the Majestic Maple syrup ink. And it is a shimmery ink, if you are wondering. And as you can see, it's pretty fine. I can write very small with this. No problem. I am using a Hobonichi. This is an A5. And I really, you know, I love this. So there you go. That is with a fine nib. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and, like, you know, ink all of this up. But I will go ahead and dip them for you guys. So I have here my ink. This is just Steeped Umber, no shimmer whatsoever. Steeped Umber by FERRIS Press. I just thought, you know, this would be good to see the inks. So I have here a fine nib and a medium nib. I figure I would do a fine again. I know I already did it right here, but I thought I would do it again with the Steeped Umber ink, just so you can really see the comparison. Alright, so I went ahead and dipped that. Again, this is with the fine nib. So look at that. It's pretty dang fine, right? I really love these pens. Ever since I got the Majestic Maple one, I was like, all right, I really like it. They write very, very well. I really like it. So there you have it. That is with a fine nib. Such a pretty pen, you guys. Okay, now going with a medium nib. Let me dip this one. Alright, here we go with a medium nib. Oh, I can see. So definitely harder for me to write with this one. If I want to, you know, stay in the grid. But I mean, it's not too terrible, you know? So there you have it. You can definitely tell the difference. So you can totally see the difference, right? That's so cool. I love that so much. I thought we'd do kind of like a close-up. I mean, they all look the same, just different colors, but just wanted to share with you guys close-ups of the pens, you know, like the details. So as I mentioned already, it is a satin finish. One thing is that I'm scared that it might scratch when I cap it, so I don't really cap these when I'm using them. And yeah, I really love this like little knot detail right there. And then here it's all gold. Really love that. The nib is kind of a different color gold, as you can see there, but it's really pretty nonetheless. I love the detailing on it. Again, to see what kind of nib you have, it says it right here on the barrel, not on the nib itself. And if you're curious, this is actually pretty comfortable. You know, when you're writing, it's not, I mean, it is etched on there, but it's not super deep that it hurts your hand, if that makes sense. Also, like where it sits on me, right here, like this right here, I can see some people kind of get annoyed with that maybe if you put it right on your finger, like where it sits. But I put it right there, so it's kind of where it's more flatter, so it doesn't really hurt my hand when writing long sessions. It's very, very nice and pretty comfortable, to be honest with you. Let's take a closer look at the two different nibs. So as you can see, this is fine and medium nibs. The medium nib is wider than the fine, of course. You can tell right there. Let's turn them around, and you can tell right there as well that the medium is a lot wider. Isn't that such a pretty pen though? I just love the detailing on these pens. And I do really like how sleek they look. Now they do have weight to them. They are, I believe, I don't want to say metal, but is it aluminum? I'm not sure, but it does have some weight to them. They are not plastic, which I really, really like, and I think, you know, it's worth the money because of that fact. But even though they do have weight to them, I don't find them to hurt my hand after writing long sessions, you know. So yeah, I really, really like these pens so far. I've been enjoying my Majestic Maple one. Alright loves, that about wraps up this video. I feel like this was super short, but I hope that it was, you know, still informative for you guys, and I hope that you like seeing the difference between the nibs and, you know, close-up looks of the pen. I think they are gorgeous pens, as I mentioned. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. I just really enjoy writing with them. They're not super heavy. You know, they're pretty comfortable on the hands, and so far, even with shimmer inks, they work perfectly well. So really, really have been enjoying them. And again, I hope that you find, you know, this video helpful, and yeah, that's it. Again, everything will be listed and linked down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have you here again, and let me know if you have any questions or any video requests in the comments as well. All right, bye loves, and I'll see y'all soon in my next one.